Welcome back, everybody. It's Tuesday, October 3rd, 2023, and it's World Temperance Day. So get you some iced tea, and we'll try to get you some sobering news. Born on this date, in 1790, Principal Chief of the Cherokee Nation John Ross of the original Turkey Town, much of which is now at the bottom of Weiss Lake. In 1854, former Surgeon General of the U.S. Army William C. Gorgas of Toulminville and yellow fever abatement fame. Of course, Toulminville has long since been gobbled up by Mobile, and if you've often shared your hemoglobin with skeeters, you might ought to tip your hat to Dr. Gorgas. In 1944, former Alabama Governor Bob Riley of Ashland, and in 1964, radio host Rick Burgess of Oxford. Let's talk about a death row inmate, remains found after 28 years, and nurses. I'm Mike Morgan, and we're down in Alabama. The United States Supreme Court has passed on reviewing an appeal from death row inmate DeForest Johnson, reports AL.com's Mike Cason. The High Court did not issue an opinion. Numerous officials have weighed in on the side of giving Johnson a retrial, and not just the usual activists. Among those concerned that Johnson's conviction may have been flawed include Jefferson County District Attorney Danny Carr, former Alabama Chief Justice Drayton Nabors, former State AG Bill Baxley, and even Johnson's original prosecutor in the case. Johnson's lawyers are arguing that a key witness in the trial had been paid $5,000 in reward money, and that the prosecutors had kept that information hidden from the defense for nearly 2 decades. The state argues that no proof has been shown that the witness knew anything about a reward during the trial, and that the prosecutors didn't apply for a reward for the witness for 3 years after the trial. Johnson was found guilty of murdering Jefferson County Sheriff's Deputy William Hardy. The witness in question said she picked up a phone while her daughter was on a call to the jail, and that a man identifying himself as Toe Forrest admitted to the crime. A discovery in Dixie County, Florida has added a puzzle piece to a 28-year-old mystery out of Houston County, Alabama, reports AL.com's William Kulo. Now, in May 1995, 72-year-old James Aaron Toole reportedly told his granddaughter he was leaving Pansy, Alabama, to check on a sick relative in Plant City, Florida. Now, if you know Pansy, you know it's along Highway 84 between Dothan and Donaldsonville, Georgia. Toole wasn't seen again. Last week, however, crews that were cleaning up after Hurricane Idalia found an old Chevy Cavalier, the car Toole would have been driving, submerged in the Steinhatchee River in Dixie County. That's a Gulf Coast county south of the Big Bend and north of Tampa. Human remains were found in the car, along with a credit card and Sam's Club card that had Toole's name on them. Toole's family issued a statement, quote, "This discovery has answered some of the questions we have had over the years, but it has also created new questions. We hope to understand more about what happened to Papa as more information is uncovered." Well, I have some good news for current nursing students who will be looking for a job over the next couple of years. Bad news for everyone else, though. The Alabama Daily News is reporting that a survey has shown that 38,727 experienced nurses in Alabama plan to be out of that line of work sometime in the next 5 years. The Alabama Board of Nursing conducted the survey. It's projecting nursing openings to rise to possibly as high as 14,000 by 2027. Nurses in Alabama make the second lowest median salary in the U.S. at $56,570 a year. Thank y'all so much for listening. We're going to be back here again tomorrow. Until then, y'all come on by and see us on the internet at al.com.